activity is life. And I'm going to be looking at activity in a few different areas in the human body. I'd like to look at physical activity and its importance. And I'd like to also look at mental activity, which is of equal importance. And as you will see as we discuss these things this evening, that the activity in the body absolutely affects the functioning of the brain, and what's happening in the brain and the activity there certainly has an effect on the body. You can't cut the body off at the neck. And how often does that happen? The same blood that goes through our body goes through our mind. The same fluids that are running all through the body also run through the mind. So we're going to have a look at our basic principles for optimum health. Basic principles that are guaranteed to sustain us in good working order is the Sustain Me principles. And last and certainly least is exercise. God designed that this living machinery be in daily activity, and in that activity is its preserving power. So what's a preservative? It's something that stops you going bad or off. And I'm going to begin with a quote from a little book called Christ Objects Lessons. I love this book because it studies all the different object lessons that Jesus gave. And it's found on page 347. And it starts with this: transgression of physical law is transgression of the moral law. Because God is as truly the author of the physical law as he is of the moral law. He has written his law with his own finger on every nerve, every muscle, every faculty with which we have been entrusted. And every misuse of any part of our organism is a violation of that law. All should become intelligent. How many? All. All should become intelligent as to the human frame and how to keep it in the condition necessary to do the work of the Lord. And by the way, I think that's why you're here, is that right? That you may become intelligent as to the basic laws that govern the functioning of the human body. So all should become intelligent as to the human frame and how to keep it in the conditions necessary to do the work of the Lord. The principles that are applied to the physical organism absolutely affects the mental. And surely it's one of the most important branches of education, and yet I'd like to add, one of the most neglected. The human organism should be carefully preserved and developed. Now, did you get those two words? Preservation is not enough. Developed as well. So we have a responsibility to develop this human organism to its peak potential. And then the author tells you why. The physical organism should be carefully preserved and developed, that through humanity the divine nature might be revealed in all of its fullness. Isn't that the plan? Isn't that the plan? And isn't that how Jesus worked? I love the stories of Jesus. Remember Jesus and the woman at the well. It's just one-on-one, one-on-one.